Hey, Tulip. Shannon's, Josh. Who else came in? Hazel, Cindy, Trip, Brittany. Una Luna and Minnie Oaks. Yeah, I had to come on kind of late today. Just different things going on. Tessellations. Well, I hope this saved. We're going to do the first 15, 20 minutes just about the planets and the sun and the moon and stars and see if that saves, and then we're going to pop back on. Yeah, get inspired. Thank you. Okay, let me get back here, though. Get inspired and Deja. Okay. Get inspired and JW Peanut Butter. Crystal Ann. Una. Okay, so I've got you all added. Perfect. So we're going to get right to it because I just want to see if this saves, and then we're going to come back on and do the readings. So basically what we have going on this week is a shift with the sun, and then on Monday we have a shift with the moon, okay? Now, the thing about the moon is, even in the Western world, they're like, is it in Pisces or is it in Aries? Hey, Jezza. So the thing is, though, with Vedic astrology, it's definitely in Pisces, okay? But the moon enters Aries at 7:04 p.m. and the full moon is peak at 10:52 p.m. So technically, I guess in the Western world, it should be no question in an Aries moon. So we're going to look at both, though, today. And we're all hi in Wonderland. Hi, Trasac. So we're going to look at both of those events for Monday. And then as far as today goes, Mercury enters Libra. So we're going to talk about Libra regarding Mercury and the sun. So Saturday, tomorrow, the sun enters Libra. So that's going to be also in conjunction with that Pisces energy that we're picking up on for the full moon, Pisces, Aries. Okay? So that's what we're going to talk about real quick right now, just so you guys can get these feelings and emotions under control, maybe sense what's going on with you mentally, physically, emotionally, spiritually, whatever's going on. But the seventh house in general, hey Alicia, hey Melanie. Okay. So the seventh house is going to be stirred up for us, especially in our communication with people, places, and things, ancestors, angels, and guides, family, friends, and lovers. Well, the seventh house is about our family, friends, and lovers, ancestors, angels, and guides, people, places, and things, your connection and union with all of this. So it's ruled by Venus. So Venus is the planet of love, the goddess of love. So unions, friendships, partners, lovers for growth, and triggers for growth. So people love you to help nurture you and help you grow, but people will also pick and pull you apart to help you grow mentally, physically, and emotionally as well. Okay, what is going on here with the lipstick? Sorry. Ha! Mistress of the Moon. And I have a way that I think the readings are going to go a little faster today, by the way. And in the future, you'll be able to do donation-based readings and get a one-on-one 10, 15-minute long reading, new and full moons, donation-based. So anyways, seventh house is the energy we're talking about. So you can look up the seventh house online and learn for years about the seventh house. But ultimately, it's the crown chakra, collective consciousness, connection to people, places, and things, to everyone and anything, finding that connection to it, good, bad, or ugly, and cleansing that, clearing that, okay? Now, we have friends for growth, family for growth, partners for growth. Sometimes they trigger us and are a catalyst for this growth in an itchy, scratchy, annoying kind of way, but sometimes it's a loving and nurturing way, as I said. And you play both roles, too, when it comes to your family, friends, and lovers, okay? So these are going to be shadow character triggers, people that oh, Mabon. Yeah, is that today? When is Mabon? Oh, that's tomorrow. Yeah, tomorrow, Saturday, Mabon fall equinox. I was like, I'm late. So what do they call that? Christmas Eve, so it's Mabon Eve here in up no in you know, America yet anyways, because it's not 12 anywhere here yet, is it? It's only 5:50 here. Oh, Band-Aid and Pulula, son, I don't have you. And hey, the Wild Green Woman. Pulula and the Wild Green. Okay. So anyways, Libra, Mercury, and the Sun, and probably Mars still. But anyways, triggers for growth, people, places, and things. This is going to help you create more balance and harmony in your life once you realize that these people, places, and things are here to help you grow. They aren't against you. Realize that they're on your team mentally, physically, and emotionally, okay? So, and you are going to attract your vibe. So whatever you're putting out there mentally, physically, and emotionally and spiritually, it's going to come back to you like a boomerang. So you are attracting these people, places, and things. So once you take responsibility for that, you can start to change that, okay? Libra is an air sign, so the strengths are going to be pretty much logical thought, but more often than not, they are unifiers. They can unify people, places, and things. They are diplomatic, generous, gracious, fair, socially just, and they want equal opportunities for everyone, every person, place, or thing. Okay? And they are balanced mentally, physically, and emotionally for the most part. They try to stay balanced, and it's easily seen if they're out of bounds. Okay? They cannot decide for themselves. They're great at helping other people decide, but they struggle deciding for themselves. Confrontation issues, so they're not going to confront people, places, and things head on. They will have someone else do that, but they will say what needs to be done to that person that needs to say it to the other person. They prefer harmony, ease. See, they want the ease. They don't want the duty, okay? But they're very sharing and caring for the most part. Now, mentally, right now, when it gets into Libra season and with Mercury here, you are going to try to please everyone. And this is going to leave you mentally, physically, and emotionally a bit drained, okay? You are going to try too hard to fit in with people, places, and things. And this is going to go both ways. You're going to try to fluff yourself up and boast and sort of fake it till you make it. Or you're going to water yourself down and dumb yourself down to blend in with people that you may be light years ahead of. You've got to stop doing that. Stop trying to be in 11th grade when you're only in 7th grade, and stop trying to hang out in the kiddie pool when you should be swimming in the great big ocean. Okay, my God. Additionally, though, comparing and contrasting right now is going to be coming up, and this could lead to jealousy or issues of feeling less than. You've got to stop doing that. You've got to realize everyone's doing their own thing in their own way and have been struggling with their own issues. You don't know necessarily what they've been going through. You are looking at a distance at what they've accomplished, or even online, especially with Facebook and Instagram. It's curated what they're deciding to show you. You don't know all the little mistakes and failures that they had along the way. So stop trying to compare your success mentally, physically, and emotionally and spiritually, your ascension, with other people and where they're at. You're just going to hinder your growth and success that much more. Stay in your own lane, do your own thing. Don't be concerned about where someone else is driving their car. You're going to get in a car crash here, okay? So you're going to get stuck on how unfair life is for you or other people even. So you could be like the crusader, socially helping those that are oppressed. And it's like, you've got to learn when to sort of bow out and say, this is too much for one person to take on. I'm not responsible for all of the world's problems, so on and so forth. And, just move on in that direction, okay? Because your idea of perfection, there is no such thing. Yeah, I would love it if everybody got the same thing. But you know how we got the same thing? Karmically. Everybody has to deal with the same universal laws, spiritual laws. There is no going against that at the end of the day. So whatever oppression someone is dealing with this lifetime, in another lifetime, they could be a king or a queen and we don't even know it. So as much as I am a fighter for equal opportunities, people, places, and things, people got to fight their own battles at the end of the day. I'm not going to let something go on in front of me, though. I'll speak up and out when there is injustice happening, but don't try to fight all the injustice in this world on your own, or make yourself feel like you can't enjoy what you've got going for you because of all the injustice in the world. There's so many ways I could spin it. I could talk about Libra and all of this for days. Anyhow, if you want to ground down into this Libra energy, this harmony, well, what is the most harmonic? Music and dancing and poetry. Get into harmony that way, okay? Writing and journaling more, expressing yourself mentally, physically, and emotionally, imagining more for yourself mentally, physically, and emotionally, and spiritually. And instead of fighting for the justice, imagine the justice. Sometimes we could be more beneficial just visualizing it than going out there and not wasting our energy, but misusing our energy. I'm not saying anything against protesters, but a silent protest is oftentimes more impactful, or a silent gathering of people praying for change, so on and so forth, in a more harmonious way. Okay. Like those people that are dressed in all the black trying to be the mafia or whatever. I don't know what the fuck their name is out there with all the political things. Yes, their intention is well-meaning, but it's still not good enough, Hello, everybody. Sorry, we'll add people as soon as I can. So anyways, you need to separate yourself from the injustices in this world and realize you're living in a microcosm of a macrocosm of a microcosm of a macrocosm of a microcosm. It goes on and on and on and on and on and on. You've got to pluck yourself out of it a little bit more lately, now, more so going into the next month, okay? And find that ambition again, that drive, that motivation, that purpose, power, path, and career, because you could be drowning trying to take on the world's problems, and it's just not going to work. So this is going to create more independence for you personally, which will create independence for other people, okay? Because right now you're sort of like a ball and chain to the people, places, and things, and you've got to liberate yourself, free yourself mentally, physically, and emotionally, okay? Now, there are going to be lots of shifts this month leading to many external changes. So the shifts are happening on the inside, and they will start to be reflected outside. Understand that. So heart, mind, body, and soul, you're making all this changes, all this progress, doing all this hard work, all this shadow character work and development, creating all of this balance and harmony. You're going to start to see it outside. You're going to see it in your bank account. You're going to see it in your relationships with people, places, and things. You're going to see it in your relationship with food. You're going to see it in your relationship with happiness and joy. It's going to start coming. Like exercising. When I was 100 pounds overweight, I worked out for nearly 3 years, like slow and steady. I was never at the gym. Give me a break. But it was like 3 years before I actually saw like pound loss. Now my clothes fit differently. Things felt differently. I felt differently. So you'll feel these changes before you see these changes. Okay. Let that be enough. Okay. I'm talking about the sun and the moon and stars in the sky for this sort of season, because we're shifting into a new sun sign and then the full moon on Monday. Okay. So lots and lots of shifts leading to many, many external changes. This could be with your location. This could be with your job. This could be in a relationship. It's just so many different exciting changes for everyone. So relax, sit back. It's like, I can plant it, I can water it, I can take care of this garden and nurture it, but I cannot force these things to grow any much faster than they are. So I've just got to sort of be that farmer that sits back and relax and waits for these things to manifest mentally, physically, and emotionally. I can't pull the carrots out any sooner. They're not going to get any bigger that way. Let these things marinate with Mother Earth, Father Time. Let spirit and the divine sort of take over here. The bread baking in the oven. I can't make it rise any faster. It's gonna happen, and you've got to trust that, okay? So while you might not be seeing it happen right before your eyes, you've got to believe it in order to see it in a way, okay? So sit back, relax. You've definitely worked hard, but we're just getting started. So why get burnout now? And that's where I like the juxtaposition of the sun and the moon and the stars right now, where people are thinking it's an Aries sort of Pisces moon. It's Pisces in Western, and it's it's Pisces in Vedic and Aries in Western. So there is this ambition there, this drive, this motivation, but why do you got to move on to the next thing so fast? You're going to run out of steam, and Aries is notorious for that. They go, and then they crash, okay? So create that balance and harmony now between work and play, between giving and receiving, from Father Earth, Mother Time, or Mother Earth, Father Time. What the fuck? My dyslexia is so backwards. Okay. So, just marinate in it right now. Like, we get so good at manifesting that we don't enjoy the things we're manifesting. We don't even take a minute to enjoy the things we're manifesting. We've got to stop getting it and then moving on to the next best thing. Like a kid at Christmas with some of these spoiled brats, wouldn't it be nice just to get one really nice thing you needed and wanted from your family, friends, and lovers that you cherished, instead of like all of this little shit that you put in a closet and regift to other people? We've really got to consider that in our manifesting powers too. It is like Christmas with Mother Earth and Father Time. They're like a concierge in the sky, ready to give you whatever you want. A bellhop there, right there. Come on now. Room service right here, right on. They invented fucking the Amazon airlift deposit of whatever you want. It's been happening for millennia. We have been getting what we want from our ancestors, angels, and guides forever. So we've really got to get considerate. What do you really want? Quit wasting your energy on little people, places, and things. Those things are nice to manifest. Yeah, I love manifesting donuts, but it's a real waste in the greater scheme of things because I could be manifesting so much more. Okay. So how does it all make you feel? What you've manifested so far, I guess you should take into consideration. Could you feel better? Could you manifest more? Like, I'm even laughing at the $1,000 I manifested. I could have manifested $6,000. Like, why did I only do like it's just kind of silly. I could have had $6,000, but I only took the 1,000. Like, I thought I was only good enough for the 1,000. Like, that has to do with me and my, issues. So that says a lot. Now, Libra season, if you want to work with the elements, as I said, air. So just getting out in nature more, airing yourself out. So your thoughts, putting them down on paper, or communicating with a personal friend or someone that's unbiased, that isn't going to judge you, just air it all out. And some essential oils you could work with are lavender, sandalwood, patchouli, amyris. Amyris is a lot like sandalwood, but a lot more, affordable. Rosemary, orange, frankincense. All of these are going to help cleanse and clear the mind, mentally, physically, and emotionally, and heart chakra work. Okay. But ultimately, control yourself, control your needs, your wants, your hopes, your dreams, your thoughts, your actions. Are you acting or reacting? Let's consider it all right now, because that's how we get the balance and harmony on point. So you need alignment to thrive right now. So by alignment, I mean, your home, heart, mind, body, and soul, mentally, physically, and emotionally, literally, physically, get things in alignment. Okay. You could be suffering with back issues this month, in particular, lower back, lower lumbar, and kidney issues, because we are filtering things through our kidneys, toxins and things like that. But we're also a support system for other people, places, and things, that creating that balance and harmony for other people, trying to carry both ends of this, and we're not that strong, let's be honest. So we really just need to pull our own weight, mentally, physically, and emotionally. And so once you pull back away from people, places, and things, and let them handle their own shit, your back will start to feel better. Okay. You need to find a way, though, to relate to others more personally, and that will be through communication. godly way. happen. Work on your confidence. I'm more confident